What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another 4K movie review. And today's movie takes us back to 1990 for the comic book-esque movie in an era where there weren't comic book movies. That would be Sam Raimi's Darkman, starring Liam Neeson and Frances McDormand.
Call me Darkman.
Yes, that was Bruce Campbell. Him and Sam Raimi go way back. Ash. But Shout Factory has brought out, for the very first time in 4K, this fantastic looking steelbook. Pretty cool, you got the words in the front. Who is Darkman? On the back, it's kind of hard to see with the glare. Got Darkman himself, Liam Neeson. Inside, 4K disc, Blu-ray disc, the helicopter from that awesome chase at the end. Pretty cool. There's also some graphics on the discs, so that's pretty awesome. These steelbooks are getting nicer and nicer. As I mentioned, there weren't a lot of comic book movies back then. Outside of, Batman and Superman, there were a few stragglers like Dick Tracy, and The Shadow, I guess, and Dolph Lundgren's The Punisher. It wasn't until Bryan Singer kicked off the comic book superhero genre with X-Men in 2000, but Sam Raimi took that and perfected it, took it to the next level with 2002's Spider-Man. I saw this movie once or twice back in the 90s. Once, I don't know if I saw it in the theater, but definitely on home video, VHS. And I didn't really appreciate it when I saw it back then, but I do now. I guess, when you're 12 years old, you really can't comprehend some of these themes in this movie. It is rated R. It's very dark, dour, not like today's comic book movies, outside of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. But Sam Raimi did a fantastic job showing Liam Neeson's character and, the struggle he had to go through to get revenge on the mobsters that left him for dead. The story is simple. Dr. Peyton Westlake is a scientist who is trying to create a synthetic skin, but it keeps deteriorating after 99 minutes unless it's protected from the light. His girlfriend, Julie, played by Frances McDormand, is a lawyer and has some dirt on a mobster named Durant, who likes to cut off people's fingers to keep them as trophies. They are looking for a document that would implicate him, and his gang of hoodlums tracks it to Westlake's laboratory, where they destroy his lab and pretty much leave him for dead. Too bad they didn't kill him, because his injuries caused him to wind up in the hospital as a John Doe, where the doctors use a special treatment on him that causes him to not feel pain, but at the same time gives him superhuman strength, and also causes him to be mentally unstable and gripped with rage. He uses these benefits to help track down Durant and his gang and seek revenge on what they did to him. For the first time being in 4K, this looks gorgeous. The Dolby Vision 1851 aspect ratio looks great for its age. Like I have mentioned, I haven't seen this in over 30 years, so it looks as good as other movies in that era. With most of the scenes at night, I felt like the blacks were pretty good, but not great at times, but it was fine. Day scenes looked fantastic. Definitely a big upgrade here. The audio was presented in DTS 5.1 HD, which is immersive with the sound selections by composer Danny Elfman. Felt like a little like Batman at times. The dialogue was clear, but I thought the action sequences at times were missing some of the surround effects. Bass effects were good though. The ending chopper scene was fantastic. This release is full of special features, probably over 3 hours worth, not counting the audio commentaries. There are 2 different audio commentaries, over 37 minutes of deleted scenes. I don't know why they didn't put that in director's cut. That would have been fantastic to see. Several interviews with some of the cast, including Neeson and McDormand. There's also some interviews discussing the character Darkman, as well as the look and feel of the film. There are also some older interviews going back to the 90s from the cast, including Sam Raimi. An image gallery and some trailers also round out the features. This is a great list of features here. This is a fantastic release from Shout, and it's a must-own for any comic book fan out there. And if you're into these types of movies, dark and dour, and you watch would-be heroes save the day, you should probably get it too. 9 out of 10. Well, that's it for today. Come back again for another 4K movie review.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.